It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
Hey, 0.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body.
Picked off by Patrick Queen. Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL, but I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
By the Jets.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
He's brought down by...
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Third down, he'll drop to throw. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
To Marquise Goodwin.
Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
First down, Jets.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
A gain of 3, second down.
7-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up.
Now they try the right side here. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
12 yards there and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
First down, Jets.
They'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10.
First down pass.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
A 6-yard.
6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a second down.
9-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And this Patriot defense up to the challenge once more as they again stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
At the 8-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
They're going to look to throw. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down.
On downs.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Eluding the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep. He's got a man. Complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
The 43-yard line.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Play action. Now Wilson. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Wilson sack.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. We're scoreless after 1. Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th.
Watch tight. Tight ends right. We got 3, fellas. We got 3. Mike 1.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
By the Jets.
So that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
By number 10.
Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
1st down, New York.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. They'll roll him out right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. Well, he went on the move there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory.
He's across
the tackle there by Richard Sherman.
4 yards on the pickup.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 40-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a New England 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Devin White on the tackle. A gain of 4.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Wilson.
23-yard line.
And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has, really. And they come up here now, first down.
Flushed out right. Taking a deep shot here. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And finally, he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here. Flush to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones. The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Lining up for the extra point.
So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 38. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Tucker now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
It's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Patriots 14, Jets nothing. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried.
And now here is another interception. He's picked off at his own 46. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, You're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he must be on the field at all times.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
Tackle made at the
Big Al Woods there to make the tackle.
A gain of a yard.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. On 2nd and 9. Wilson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. Touchdown, Patriots. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get into that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Finds Cook, and he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to go up top over the middle. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And it drops down incomplete.
Isaiah Simmons
Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He's going to go up top again. And my goodness, another interception. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. Taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big.
And now here is another interception. interception. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. And that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And a short return to the 6-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
And he'll find some space up to about the 25. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
2nd and a yard.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
2 yards on the play.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
The tackle made at the 30.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Handoff. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
The running back.
That one 28 yards on the ground.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through and picking up 1st downs.
And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Jones. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Patriots' 31-yard line.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jets, nothing.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 11. Now a shotgun
on snap as they'll look to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. This is caught.
The 2nd down.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
1st and goal.
The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Let's go now. 79.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. Give him 6 yards in the 1st down.
2-yard line.
On 1st down, Wilson.
Brandon, when a defense just simply...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Von Miller in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd down.
So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
On the carry. Tackle made at the 21-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
They go play action now. Wilson. They'll fire one downfield for Fant. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And some room to maneuver. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the 2nd one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
There's no doubt that he has plenty of heart, but you've got to be careful of those receivers that are slight of build. They leave themselves open to some pretty big hits across the middle. That pass, incomplete.
Buying time to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. 3rd down here. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
intercepted.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense
fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not get back there. It's a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run it.
The Pets are going to get there. Down he goes. Cameron Hayward in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
It's second down.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So for the Patriots, they continue to make their case as a Super Bowl favorite as they move to 13-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they'll drop to 10-4 on the year. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.